Welcome. In this presentation, we will learn the attendance taking procedure. Feel free to rewind if you feel you need to. Each class has its own folder with the necessary class papers. Folders are color-coded by schedule. Your folders will have your name on it. After the first half an hour from the beginning of the class, an announcement will prompt you to take attendance. Please do so immediately. The first thing you will notice is the 3 documents in your folder: the roster with students' names, the head count sheet, and finally the class overview sheet. They are present in every class folder. Attendance taking is a combination of head count and roll calling procedures. It is also an opportunity to tell students that they need to see their agents, or the payment office. The indicators on the roster will guide you. Begin by counting how many students are present in the room and recording that number on row A of your head count sheet. Then call on students' names. Those who are present are marked with a /. Those who are not present at the time of attendance taking are marked with an A for absent. Now count how many students are marked present on the roster and enter that number on row B of your head count sheet. In some cases, you might have a larger number of students present in the room than the roster indicates. That means that a student's name is not listed. Please do not write the student's name on the roster. Enter that difference in row C of your head count sheet and remember, a student cannot stay in class if his or her name is not on the roster. They must obtain an accept to class pass from the office immediately. It could be a new student joining your class for the first time or in special situations, an old student. In either case, they must obtain an accept to class pass from the office. The roster is replaced every morning with a fresh computerized copy, containing the attendance from the day before. On the roster, you might see red or green dots next to the students' names. In either case, the student must be sent out to the office immediately. Upon return, they must produce a white computerized pass that reads accept to class. Students arriving after attendance taking, but within the first hour of class, get marked late. Circle the letter A you entered when you called the students' names to indicate lateness. Also note down the time of arrival next to their names. Make sure to update the head count sheet as latecomers arrive. Please do it immediately after their arrival. Those arriving after 1 hour are marked A for absent. They should be allowed to stay if they wish to. Make sure to record the time of arrival to avoid further requests for attendance changing. Students on the I-20 program are marked with a Y in the I-20 column. They are not allowed to leave early unless cleared by the administration. If an I-20 student chooses to leave early, he or she must be marked A for absent. Make sure to update the roster and the head count sheet. At the end of the class, take a minute to check if you have completed the attendance procedure. Make sure to print your name and sign in the spaces provided on top and at the bottom of the roster. Also, make sure to enter the level and the chapter in the spaces provided at the bottom of the roster. This procedure ensures that the school class list is accurate.
This concludes our attendance taking procedure training. Thank you for watching.